Hello, this is Chris, and this is my discussion for Module 4 this week. The movies that I watched this week were Boys in the Hood and Pariah. Each of these movies at the surface were very different, where Boys in the Hood is about growing up as an African American in the streets of LA in the 1990s, and Pariah is about Lee, a lesbian African American girl trying to find a place in society. Boys in the Hood follows three main characters: Trey, his father Furious, and Trey's friend Ricky, the star running back at the local high school. Their friend Doughboy is released from prison, who is the leader of a gang that Trey and Ricky sometimes hang out with, although they are not true members of this gang. Throughout the film, they get into conflict with other gangs, and Ricky is killed. Throughout this film, concepts of unity and violence are seen in contrast to each other. Furious points out that all the black people in the community need to band together in order to survive. However, the constant conflict between these members of the community keeps them always in tension, and meaning uniting as a race is nearly impossible for them. This film shows that the relationships that people have with each other really helps define who you are. Trey has a very strong parental system, even though his parents are divorced, and Ricky has his family with his girlfriend, mother, and son. The other male characters in this film do not have the support system they need, and thus have turned to gangs to help them find people to be with. The problem with gang life is that it prevents people from coming together and talking about their differences, because they are all so afraid of each other that they would never put down their weapons. Pariah, however, tells a similar story, but with a different tone. Lee has a double life as a lesbian woman who's hiding her true identity from her parents. The story of this film on the surface is one of coming out and coming of age, and Lee understanding who she really is. However, underneath that narrative, they show a class system in the African American lesbian society, where there are tomboys like Lee and her friend Laura who are lower class, and then there are heteronormative feminine characters like Bina who represent the upper class. A pariah, as the film is titled, is someone who is either an outcast, but it also means it's somebody who is undesirable. Throughout this film, Lee feels like someone who is undesirable until she meets Bina, who for just one quick weekend makes her feel like a very desirable person. But then they have sexual relations, and after that, Bina won't admit that relationship meant anything anymore, and kind of moves away from Lee and makes her feel more undesirable. This relationship symbolizes the class system of black society, where there are those who are well off and those who are poorer, and the movie seems to symbolize that the high class uses the lower class to get what they want, and then rejects them when they find that that's easy. They are both films are pushing the black community to help each other out and strive together to make everyone feel safe members around the black community. Thank you.